Welterweight champion of the world, Keith one-time Thurman. Come on, come on. Y'all ready? We ready. We ready. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his well-known opponent, really needing no introduction the world over, with a record of 61 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, with 39 big wins coming by way of knockout. He's the senator from Sarangani province in the Philippines, the renowned regular WBA welterweight world champion and boxing's legendary only 8-division world champion. Please welcome the one and only Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Taking pages from a magazine.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It is for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. And at this time, we want to introduce to you and ask him to share a few words. This bout is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association. My pleasure to introduce to the microphone at this time the president of the WBA, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza.
Where's Boo Boy?
First of all, it's an honor to be with all of you this afternoon. For me, to be the president of the World Boxing Association, the oldest sanctioning body, the pioneers in boxing, and having an event like this where we have a future Hall of Famer and a legend in the making, having this great fight, I believe they are ranked as the top welterweights in the world. To me, number 1 and number 2. Obviously, they represent my organization. And I think this is what the fans want, big fights together. Besides that, both fighters, Manny and Keith, have extraordinary lives outside of the ring, which has been well proven. And on July 20, I just expect the best champion of all the welterweight division. Thank you, Manny, for being part of our organization, and thank you, Keith, for your loyalty during all these years. I think it's a dream match, and all the fans and all the media are going to enjoy this bout. Thank you.
Thank you, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. We know we are in good hands. We are sanctioned by the WBA along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. You notice up on the dais at this time, joining us, we have representing the PBC, Brittany Goosen Brown and Sylvia Brown Owens, and we have representing Team Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao's manager, Sean Gibbons, and his longtime trainer, Boo Boy Fernandez. At this time, we're ready to bring our fighters up to the microphone to share some words. Once again, following both of their words, we'll have an opportunity for questions and answers. And at this time, we'd like to present to you Keith Thurman. A little background. Recently, a former unified welterweight world champion, having captured the WBC title from Danny Garcia in 2017. He also holds a victory over the current WBC welterweight champion, Sean Porter, in one of the best fights of 2016. He recently returned from an injury layoff in January to defeat Josecito Lopez and successfully defend his WBA title. Ladies and gentlemen, his record 29-0, 22 knockouts, the Super WBA welterweight champion of the world from Clearwater, Florida, Keith "One-Time" Thurman.
Y'all ready? Come on, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? That's my hype song for this camp right now. We ready, man. What's up, New York? What's up, everybody, man? It's a blessing to be here. I want to thank God first and foremost. This is just a dream come true, guys. Started boxing at the age of 7. I put blood, sweat, and tears in this sport. I worked hard to be a champion. I've always wanted to fight some of the greatest names in the sport of boxing. Years ago, you know, I wanted the Floyd Mayweather, I wanted Manny Pacquiao. Floyd's gone, Pacquiao's here, and he wants the challenge. And I'm very grateful, very happy to be sharing the ring with a legend like Manny Pacquiao. But, you know, for those who know boxing and truly understand boxing history, you know, times change. I believe boxing has come to a new era. Floyd is gone. Pacquiao is here. Come July 20th, he will disappear. Okay? He will disappear. He announced him as a senator. He belongs as a senator in the Philippines. With all respect, he is a legend. He will always be remembered in the sport. But I'm doing to Manny Pacquiao what he did to Oscar De La Hoya. You can Google it if you want to. Oscar De La Hoya never fought again. All right? Facts. This is a big fight. Bombs are being dropped. I've waited 22 months to get back in the game. People can say what they want about my injuries. I'm a professional athlete. We have our ups and downs. And obviously, your boy Keith "One-Time" Thurman is back on the rise. I'm here. I'm going to make a big statement. You are not going to want to miss this fight, especially because it's about to be this last fight. You think I'm playing that? This ain't no game, guys. This ain't no game. Hard work and dedication. Last training camp, Josecito Lopez. I trained in LA Fitness all by myself. Okay? This training camp, I got 2 personal trainers. It all starts this Saturday. After this press tour, when I get home, it's grind time. It's my time. This your boy, Keith "One-Time" Thurman. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Keith. Certainly no stranger to the microphone or mega events. Keith brings it every single fight and every single press conference. And certainly the same can be said about his opponent. His record: 61 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins coming by way of knockout. A fighting senator from the Sarangani province in the Philippines. He most recently defeated Adrian Broner in January. Everyone knows he's the 3-time Fighter of the Year, boxing's 8th Division World Champion, a Fighter of the Decade, the current regular WBA welterweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the microphone the legend, the one and only Senator Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao.
Thank you. Good afternoon to all of us. I'd like to thank God for this opportunity. I've been this boxing for 2 decades, and I never scared or intimidated with my opponent, and I'm so excited for this fight because I'm fighting with undefeated. Keith Thurman is he's kind of fighter that you cannot underestimate. He's undefeated, and this give me more encouragement, motivation to work hard, like what I did before in my previous fights against a big name in boxing. And I will not predict this fight, but I will make sure that I'm 100% conditioned and ready for the fight. Let's say if who's tougher in the ring on July 28th. This is gonna be exciting, and I like it. I like it that the way I underdog this fight. This gives me more motivation and encouraging to focus and work hard in training. And this is fun. This is what I want. And sometimes I became careless and confident because I'm so favored in every fight. But this time around, it's different. I telling the truth. So make sure that you tune in. July 28th, it's gonna be a good fight. A lot of action in the ring, and we know Keith Thurman is a good fighter also. We make sure that the fans will be happy on July 28th. That's guarantee. And we work hard from now on to July 28th. We work hard our training, focus our training, and that's it. And I would like to thank all the sponsors, especially NGM, Al Heyman, for giving me this opportunity. Even though at 40 years old, but you see the 40 years old on July 20th. I will come. Thank you. God bless.
It's Manny Pacquiao against Keith one-time Thurman. 12 rounds for the welterweight championship of the world, taking place MGM Grand Garden Arena Saturday, July the 20th, in a spectacular night of boxing presented by Premier Boxing Champions. Pay-per-view is on the Fox Sports pay-per-view. And now to bring out the best in our fighters right now to handle the Q&A session, please welcome once again to handle this my esteemed and talented colleague, Brian Custer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to New York City. Champion versus champion. Doesn't get any better than that. And to do it on Fox pay-per-view. Combine these two fighters, 90 victories. Manny Pacquiao, 10-4-1, 4 knockouts at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Keith one-time Thurman, 4-0, 2 knockouts at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Manny, start with you. You've done just about everything in this sport, but this will be a first for you. First time on Fox pay-per-view. Back in Las Vegas, what are your feelings?
It's a great honor for me to be back in Vegas to fight again July 28th, and also honor for the Foxes will handle this pay-per-view.
Keith, every fighter aspires to be a world champion, aspires to be a pay-per-view fighter and a star. Your first pay-per-view fight on Fox against the legend. So what does July 20th represent to you?
I mean, July 20th is just a dream come true. 23 years in the game, dedicated my life at the age of 7 to this beautiful sport of boxing. And my original trainer, Ben Getty, who believed in me from the age of 7 to the age of 20 when he passed away. And he always told me, back when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, you have what it takes to be champion of the world, boy. And not just any champion, but a great champion. And once when you get on TV, the networks are going to love you. You know, for me, we've fought on HBO, we've fought on Showtime, we've fought on so many different primetime networks, and now we have this beautiful relationship with Fox. It's my first pay-per-view, new territory for me, not new territory for Manny Pacquiao. I'm truly looking forward to performing once again at the MGM Grand. It's been many years since I performed there. It's a staple of boxing history, just like this great city, New York. New York and Vegas are my two favorite locations. So I love this fight. I'm truly looking forward to this fight. And I mean, tune in, baby. It's going to be a great one.
You know, Manny, you were linked to Danny Garcia as a possible opponent. We saw you in the ring after the Errol Spence fight, but you decided to fight Keith Thurman, an unbeaten champion. Why Keith Thurman?
I choose Keith Thurman because he's undefeated, and I want to prove that at age of 40 I can still beat an undefeated fighter like Keith Thurman.
Keith, you know, there's been some talk that Manny Pacquiao agreed to this fight because when you look at the top welterweights, whether it be the Spences, Crawfords, Porter, Garcia, you appear to be the most vulnerable.